At present, jiu-jitsu is one of the most famous martial arts. Many professional MMA fighters have a background in this martial art originating from Brazil. This time, we will take a look at the best BJJ fighters in the world of MMA.
Now he's trying to put the person between his guard. There goes that.
Marcos Almeida is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt holder, often considered the greatest grappler of his generation and possibly throughout the history of the sport. This formidable grappler was born in a city named São Vicente, located in the São Paulo state region. Like many kids in Brazil, Almeida initially dreamed of becoming a soccer player. However, he admitted to having no talent for playing the game. Almeida then shifted his aspirations toward becoming a surfer, but surfing the waves also turned out not to be his calling. Finally, on January 8, 1990, he was introduced to BJJ at the age of 14 when his older sister first started training in BJJ under their father's guidance. Since then, Almeida seized every opportunity to train. Known by the nickname Bochecha, he has been victorious in various BJJ tournaments since 2011, leading to him signing a contract with one championship in 2020. However, he only made his debut match in 2022. Impressively, Almeida won his first 3 matches by submission, and remarkably, all of them occurred in the first round. If Marcos Almeida is known as the greatest grappler, then Gary Tann is recognized as the most entertaining grappler in the United States. Off the mats, he's known as a smart and humorous Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt holder. On the mats, Tann is an extremely dangerous grappler, boasting an MMA record of 9 wins and only 1 loss. This fighter from New Jersey has secured victories via submission 6 times, underscoring his status as no ordinary grappler. Gary Tann started training in jiu-jitsu at the age of 14 after a friend took him to a BJJ class. From that point on, Tann was hooked on training, eventually earning his black belt in 2013. Then in 2018, Gary Tann made his professional debut in mixed martial arts at a ONE Championship event. In his first fight, he faced Richard Corminal and won the match through a TKO in the second round. This victory marked a spectacular beginning for Tann in the professional MMA world. In subsequent fights, Tann continued to achieve remarkable success, proving himself as one of the BJJ fighters to be reckoned with in ONE Championship. As the days go by, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu becomes increasingly popular, with many global figures beginning to practice this martial art discipline. One notable figure often discussed is Mark Zuckerberg. The person helping Zuckerberg train in BJJ is Kai Wu. Wu entered the world of martial arts at the age of 9, and over time, the martial arts have significantly improved his life. Wu made his professional MMA debut in 2018 in his mother's homeland, Taiwan. He earned the nickname The Shadow from fans after his first Muay Thai fight against a fighter from Japan. Under various promotions, Wu recorded 4 consecutive wins from 2019 to 2020. Then in 2023, he signed a contract with the PFL. Royce Gracie is an indispensable figure when discussing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This Brazilian fighter is a legend in the world of Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. Born on December 12, 1966 in Rio de Janeiro, as the son of Royce Gracie, a martial arts legend from Brazil, especially in Jiu-Jitsu, Royce was introduced to martial arts as a toddler. Inheriting the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu knowledge, which later became known as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Royce followed his family's tradition that required all Gracie family members to compete against martial artists from other disciplines. A video recording of one of Royce's fights inspired businessman Art Davie to create the UFC. Royce participated in the first 5 UFC events from 1993 to 1995. He emerged victorious in UFC 1, 2, and 4. Royce withdrew before competing in the UFC 3 final. and was declared a draw when facing Ken Shamrock in the UFC 5 final. Afterward, Royce competed in other MMA events, including Pride. At the Pride Grand Prix 2000 finals, Royce experienced his first loss against Kazushi Sakuraba. Royce's MMA career spanned until 2016, with long breaks between 1995 to 2000 and 2007 to 2016. In total, Royce only fought 20 times on the professional MMA stage, with a record of 15 wins, 2 losses, and 3 draws. After officially retiring from MMA fighting, Royce has focused on teaching jiu-jitsu while spreading his parents' martial arts teachings around the world. And now, the legacy built by Royce Gracie is evident. Many fighters in the MMA world hold black belts in BJJ, including Reese McLaren. This Australian fighter is renowned for his reputation as one of the best submission specialists in one championship, with his incredible Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills. Reese McLaren is a martial artist who has achieved remarkable success in his career. Before making his debut in one championship, he had already secured championship titles in various MMA competitions, such as a bantamweight title at the XFL Australia tournament, where he defeated Jacob Mahoney. When he finally stepped onto the global stage at one championship, McLaren immediately drew attention with a spectacular performance. In his debut, he created an impressive upset by facing off against the formidable opponent, Mark Striegel. McLaren's achievement in his one championship debut marked a brilliant start to his international journey. He proved himself as a contender to be reckoned with in the promotion, promising more spectacular performances in the future. BJJ may indeed be the toughest martial arts discipline in the world regarding rank advancement, and only a small percentage of its practitioners can go far. In other words, only a few fighters can match the achievements of Dustin Poirier. This fighter from Louisiana secured a black belt in BJJ at the end of 2017 after dedicating 11 years to the discipline. In a tweet, the fighter nicknamed The Diamond proudly shared this accomplishment. Dustin is considered one of the best strikers in the UFC. As the #1 contender in the lightweight class, he has surpassed several of the best fighters in his category, including Conor McGregor, Justin Gaethje, and Max Holloway. Dustin Poirier has demonstrated ground game skills far superior to many fighters known for the same capability. He has a unique style that relies more on strength than speed, such as in his fight against Anthony Pettis. Poirier also left everyone impressed with his performance against Khabib Nurmagomedov. So, which fight did you enjoy the most? Or overall, who is your favorite Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter? Let's discuss in the comments section.